Fernando is faster than you.
Hello everybody, Fernando Campos here, back and this time to talk about the last race of the season. The Abu Dhabi Grand Prix was amazing and the ending that the 2018 season truly deserved, but among all the chaos, we had a lot of storylines reaching its end, with Kimi leaving Ferrari and Daniel Ricciardo leaving Red Bull, among many others. So let's take a moment now to slow things down and analyze the most important ones. Yeah, sorry Van Dorn. Starting by Kimi Räikkönen. Since returning to the team in 2014, Kimi has been one of the solid foundations of the team. And even though he was never fighting for the title, he was allowing Vettel to get closer and closer to the championship. His 12 podiums in 21 races are quite telling of his performance and his role at the team. He was never fighting for wins, but he was a frequent presence at the podium, contributing to the team in the constructors without getting in the way of Vettel. He was perfect as the second driver of Ferrari. The pinnacle of his return came in this year's US Grand Prix with a well-deserved win and a great way to cap off a farewell tour. At 39 years of age, he is now the oldest driver since Nigel Mansell in '94 to win a Grand Prix and holds the record of longest gap in between wins with 113 Grand Prix. He is also now the only driver in F1 history to win a Grand Prix in the V10, V8 and V6 era. He leaves the Scuderia as the second in races and laps completed and also the third in podiums and points, cementing his legacy wearing Ferrari red. He will now join the team in which he debuted in Formula 1, signing a 2-year contract with Sauber. We also had Daniel Ricciardo leaving Red Bull. He joined the team in 2014 to replace fellow countryman Mark Webber, and he pretty much carried the team that season despite having Vettel as a teammate. His 3 wins with a well-underperforming car solidified his position as a first driver when paired with Vettel and Kvyat, and he also had great results in 2015, but everything changed when Verstappen arrived with a win at the Spanish Grand Prix in 2016. With the success of the Dutchman, Red Bull had to divide their attentions between the duo, and at times it seems as though Max was the favorite son of the duo. They also got involved in some accidents on track, which didn't help their cause, and despite all their team's promo videos featuring the drivers having a good time, their relationship also degraded as seasons went along. Feeling unfavored and seeing no signs of improvement, Ricciardo decided to take a gamble on Renault, hoping that the French team comes back to their years of glory soon. His terrible run of luck in the second semester this season was simply the icing on the cake, but Daniel Ricciardo leaves Red Bull as a very successful driver with 7 wins, 29 podiums and 3 pole positions, and surely a world champion material. He will fill the seat that was left by Carlos Sainz on Renault. The Spaniard will follow Alonso's footsteps and drive McLaren in 2019. Sainz joined Renault on loan from Toro Rosso as part of an engine deal in the closing stages of 2017, and he outqualified Hülkenberg his first race with the team, a feat that Palmer hadn't achieved all season long. His pairing with Hulk was one of the strongest and most balanced of the grid, and their work clearly paid off as Renault finished 4th with relative ease after finished 7th in the Constructors in 2017. He leaves the French outfit having scored 59 points and being one of the main characters in the team development during the season. Another driver trying his luck outside of the Red Bull system, Carlos Sainz will now enter his 5th season in Formula 1 despite being only 23 years of age, and he will look to be the experienced voice besides Lando Norris in McLaren. Ricciardo's seat on Red Bull will be filled by Pierre Gasly. The Frenchman leaves Toro Rosso after a season exam change. He joined the Italian outfit in the closing stages of 2017 to replace Kvyat, and pretty much in the same mess that Carlos Sainz left behind, and it also involved Brendan Hartley. But he proved his talents as the lead driver in 2018. He scored 29 of the team's 33 points, and also got an incredible 4th place finish in Bahrain, and quite a heroic effort with a pretty lackluster car. Highly regarded for the Red Bull system for some time, Pierre Gasly will not get his chance on the big team, but will have to fight against a very difficult teammate in Max Verstappen. And he will also continue to use Honda's engines, which will now fit into the Red Bull cars, and this is one of his main worries next season. Using Honda's engines and having Max beside him, Gasly will probably have a very tough season in 2019. And of course, we had to talk about the biggest farewell of the day, Fernando Alonso. The double world champion and namesake of this channel left Formula 1 after 17 incredible seasons and amazing numbers achieved. His 32 wins, 97 podiums and 1,899 points speak for themselves success-wise, and he's considered by many as one of the best F1 drivers ever. He found success with McLaren, Ferrari and Renault and had the likes of Schumacher, Hamilton and Vettel as his rivals, so true legends fighting with him. However, seeing himself stuck in the underperformed McLaren after his return to the team in 2014, Alonso decided to shift his focus to the Triple Crown, confirming his presence in the 2019 Indy 500. He didn't close the door on a possible F1 return, which would remind us of Schumacher's and Kimi's retirement. However, a seat in 2020 seems very unlikely. Nonetheless, his fearless drive and hilarious radio messages will truly be missed. But before we go, we have to make some honorable mentions to some other farewells that happened more quietly. Ocon left Force India, Leclerc and Ericsson left Sauber, Stroll and Sirotkin left Williams, Van Dorn left McLaren, and Hartley said goodbye to Toro Rosso. That's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave your comment or talk to us on social media. You can find us at NandoIsFaster on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Also, leave your like and subscribe to the channel or the podcast feed if you're there. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.